as always. Hey guys, can you guys hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so it's already recording. I don't know if anybody else was planning on jumping on, but I did want to try to keep this super quick tonight. And I have a list of 5 things to talk about, so if people jump on late, they can watch the first part back once I post the recording. But okay, so first of all, obviously Morning Meltdown 100 is coming out. I saw Darcy, you were on the call too the other night, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So you guys both have all the information about it, but just really quick to recap for those who watch this video later. Basically, the program is set up in groups of 10 days, and each of the 10 days has a different kind of theme to it, whether it be cardio, upper body, lower body, core, or like active recovery. And it goes through those 10 days, and then even though they're different workouts each time, every 10 days it goes through that same order of workouts. So basically, the biggest thing for me is that I'm going to use this to build my team again. And I did that with LIIFT4, and I think that I've talked to you guys about this before, is that when bye Dad, thank you. When LIIFT4 came out, I used it as a way to get people to sign up as discount coaches. So basically how I did that was talking about the fact that it was an 8-week-long program. They were going to have to renew their Shakeology or their performance, whatever they chose to go with. And in order to do that at a discount, they sign up as a discount coach. This is 100 days. Okay, 100 days is over 3 months. So that's 3 or 4 bags of Shakeology or 3 or 4 orders of the performance stack. And when they're ordering that stuff, they want to get the discount. So if you're talking to somebody about committing 100% to this program, that's kind of the angle that I'm going to take is if you're going to commit to 100 days, you're going to want that discount. At the end of the program, at the end of 100 days, if you choose not to continue getting the Shakeology or not to continue with the performance stack, it's totally fine, but you might as well soak up the benefit of the discount during those 100 days, okay? With taking that approach with LIIFT4, we added between John and I at like 16 coaches when LIIFT4 came out. It was ridiculous. Of those 16, probably like 6 or 8 are still signed up as discount coaches, but still it gives you that stability of like discount coaches while you're still building. The other thing is, if somebody honestly commits 100% to a 100-day program, they are going to get killer results. If they get those killer results, people are going to notice it. People are going to ask them what they're doing, and it's going to be natural for them to be like, oh, let me get you signed up. I'm already signed up as a coach. I might as well sign you up under me, and you can reap the benefits while I also reap the benefits of you signing up. So that's honestly the approach I plan on taking. That's something that you want to start on as soon as possible. You want to start posting about this program. I wouldn't start posting quite yet. We're still early June. But you want to be talking about it all the time, get the hype up, and then be showing what the workouts look like. So we have some dates here, and I know Jericho went over this on the call the other day, but as of, what did I say? Okay, so on June 24th, there's going to be a sample workout released. That is going to be the perfect way for us to start off talking about the program, showing what it's all about. It's going to be a little bit longer than the 20 to 30 minute workouts that we can expect throughout the whole program, but it's going to have more variety. And like she said, it's going to be kind of like the best of, and then you'll be able to show more variety of what to expect. And then on July 1st, Coach Early Access becomes available. So if you are a coach, you can order your early access package, whichever package you choose, as of July 1st. Along with that, you are going to get the first 10 workouts. So you're going to have access to those first 10 workouts, so one of each kind. And you have access to those for 16 days, because on July 16th, that is when customers are allowed to purchase. When customers go ahead and purchase, they're going to pull all of those 10 workouts down, but they'll leave the sample up. So if you get somebody signed up on July 16th and we're not starting until July 29th for day one, they can at least try the sample workout a couple times a week in the meantime and kind of get used to what they're expecting from the program. And you can get them set up with something else too, like Sean Week or Clean Week or something that's going to just take up a short period of time, or like suggest other programs for them to try, MMA or whatever it may be during that time. But you don't want them to like order and then just be like, I'm going to wait until the 29th. Like try to get them, doing something so that they're already in the routine of getting up and working out. Because if you say like, I'm going to commit 100% and you wait until day one to do anything about that, it's a little bit harder to do. I think it's easier if you can kind of get a little bit into a routine ahead of time. And then again, on July 29th is when the VIP early access, when the workouts will get loaded on. And now I'm not 100% sure because she didn't say this and I haven't read anything about it yet, how they're going to download. Because I know with like LIIFT4 and 80 Day Obsession, every Sunday the whole week would load onto Beachbody On Demand. I'm not sure if with this program it's going to be the set of 10 workouts is going to load on. That's kind of what I'm envisioning, is that, every 10 days they'll load the next 10 days. But that's kind of what I'm picturing happening. So basically, because it's a brand new program and nobody's going to be more than 10 days into the program after day 5, you know what I mean? That they're going to just load them on gradually as time goes on. Okay, and of course, the biggest thing, like one of my favorite things about this whole program is the hardcover book that comes with it. I'm like super duper excited for that tracker. I know that the T20, if you guys did Transform 20, they had that tracker with that program, and it wasn't hardcover. It was like, I just threw it away last night because John and I cleaned out the gym, but it was like every day you filled out what you ate, what you did for a workout. With that program, you tracked certain reps for certain moves. And so those were the kinds of things that you were putting in there every day. And then it would ask you like, what can you do better tomorrow? Like, what can you do to be in a better mood? How much sleep did you get? All these different things, how much water you were drinking and stuff like that. But this is going to be more like, I want to say less like fitness nutrition focused and more like mental focus. And with a 100-day program, you kind of really need that mental focus because that's a really long time to commit to a program. I did 80 Day Obsession last year, and actually that ended up being, if you counted the rest days, it was like 93 days straight of a program, but there were rest days. It's 100 days straight, no rest days at all. And I know I already mentioned this to Mariah, and we plan on going 100%. Darcy, do you plan on doing like every day?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so like in 100 days, you'll be done. I really think if we're going to run the group, that's how we should run it. You know what I mean? Because plus they're 20 to 30 minutes a day, right? So if you miss a day, it's not that hard to do a 40-minute or 60-minute workout the next day. You know what I mean? Unless you're like horribly sick for 3 or 4 days in a row, there's really no need to get like super behind. You know what I mean? And yeah, if you get sick, that's one thing, but I'm going to personally try to finish it in 100 days. Never miss a day and just go for it. Okay, so that's that. Going along with that, what do you guys think would be our best option as far as what we should do leading up to it? Because we've got like 8 weeks until the release or something like that. And we have, so the 17th or the 16th, I should say, is the last day of our current 21-day group that we have going on, right? Yes. The 16th will be the last day. Uh-oh, you guys are frozen. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So then we could start a group on the 17th or the 24th. And that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4. If we started on the 17th, we'd have 6 weeks until the program released. If we started on the 24th, we'd have 5 weeks. What do you guys think? Because I know Mariah and Bree had mentioned possibly doing the LIIFT4. There's like a LIIFT4 calendar that's 6 weeks long that Joel just posted about. We could do that. The only thing that I was thinking is that we should get them used to Jericho, but then it's also 100 days of Jericho, and maybe they'd be sick of her before we even started the 100 days. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what would be your guys' feedback on that if we were going to do something leading up to it?
My whole thing with doing Cours de Force would be, I don't know if I would be as interested in it because it doesn't have the weights in it.
Right.
Because there was a program that I had just tried for like a few days. It was like in between one of our weeks where we were off.
Yeah.
And it didn't have any weights in it, and I wasn't really interested.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to look on my Beachbody On Demand right now because Jericho also has like some exclusive workouts. So what we could do is we could do that LIIFT4 calendar, but like switch out some of those with like the Jericho exclusives so that people were kind of getting a taste of her throughout those 6 weeks, if that makes sense. Dars, did you have an idea?
So my group will end the week before the 16th, but that sounds like a good idea for just to introduce her, because like I like her a lot. Like Cours de Force is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But as she was saying, that'd be like too much cardio probably. So if you did LIIFT4 and then start to introduce her, that would be like nice for people who haven't seen her yet.
Right. I'm trying to look for her exclusives. Oh, there they are. I just want to see how many there are. Oh, there's only 2 Jericho exclusives, half and half harder. But we could do like those 2 Jericho exclusives. We could mix in also like a couple days of Cours de Force, but do like the LIIFT4 calendar, but mix in the exclusives and Cours de Force so that you're seeing her a little bit. And
I think that some of the exclusives are in that calendar.
But not Jericho's. They would be Joel's exclusives, right?
No, I'm pretty sure there's 80-day obsession mixed in with there too.
Yeah, but that's Autumn, not Jericho.
Right, but I'm pretty sure I had seen that
Okay,
Jericho's exclusives were
let
in
me
there
see where you guys sent that picture right here. I'm gonna pull it up and see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there's a clean week, Cours de Force MMA, Jericho's half and half. Yeah, okay, so there is one. So really what we could do is just whatever ones, because if you see, oh God, you guys can't see that. So, okay, it doesn't matter. Some of them, all of the LIIFT4 ones are in black, and then the other ones, like the extras, the add-ons are in blue. And I think if we just use all of the blue ones for either something Cours de Force or one of Jericho's exclusives, that it would be like in the first week there's 2, I guess there's 2 every week. So it would give like a little introduction to Jericho every week. And then Sundays are like active recovery days or a rest day or whatever. So I guess I think that might be like the best way to do it, is to have all of that lifting and have, that way everybody would continue to be interested in it. We would be moving away from Autumn, which I've had enough of Autumn at this point, and moving into Joel and Jericho and then onto Jericho herself. So I'll look at that calendar and I'll see what I can come up with, and then I'll post it in the team page to get some feedback from you guys. But let's have that be our plan. So what do you think we should do? Because I mean, it's already it's the 6th. It's already pretty much the 7th of the month. Do you think we should start it right on the 17th? Do day 1 on the 17th and do 6 weeks?
What day does our program end again?
On the 16th.
Yeah, the 17th would be good.
All right, so if we start it on the 17th, then it'll be 6 weeks, I think I said, until the 29th. But maybe what we should do is 5 weeks and then do a full prep week, like really dig deep into a prep week for the MM100. You know what I mean? Because I think we've kind of come away from doing like a really intense full prep week but I think that would be really good when you're starting a long program like this. And just really, have different coaches go live, talk about different ways that they meal prep, sharing different recipes. Like we could, if we make a group and we try to get like 100 people in this group, right? Like if all the coaches on our team pool together, we can get a lot of people in this group. And like I can make everybody admins. So all the admins can like add recipes into the same album, so that if they're like, oh, I need a lunch recipe, they go into the lunch recipe album and they look. But we can all we can share a couple a day during prep week and just really give a chance for people to get really well prepared for the start.
Yeah, and that will fill in the gap.
What's that?
Like if people, that will fill in the gap for the customers that buy on the 16th.
Right, that's true too. Okay, so then because that prep week will start on the 15th. Oh no, the 22nd. So that will also, like, if people buy on the 16th, they won't get their stuff until the middle of prep week anyway, really.
Yeah.
So that's good. So let's do that. So this group, the LIIFT4 Quarter Force Jericho Special group, will start on 6/17. The MM100 group will start prep week on 7/22. And I'm going to start working on that and like getting stuff written out for that, because who the hell knows when my baby's coming. So hopefully early, but if she's late, like literally like this 22nd is only a week after my due date. So we'll see. But we'll start prep on 7/22 and day one on 7/29 for that.
And for the MM100, if there's a video that you want me to do, like as you were saying for the prep week, just let me know.
Yeah, what I'll do is, like I said, I'll start working on it as far as like writing stuff out of like what we should do for posts each day. And then, I mean, we're going to do multiple team calls getting ready for this, because I want as many people from the team to be involved in like running the group, because I feel like when more of us are involved, there's more action in the group because we're all really active in the group. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that, yeah, I want more people running it, and hopefully we can make it really active, because we've, in the last couple of weeks, and I think it's because we've been doing 21-day fix for so long that people are just kind of like fizzling out and they need something new. For sure. Okay, so did I answer questions that we had about like upcoming groups and MM100? Like, do you feel like we've covered that enough, or is there anything else you want to cover before I move on to something completely different?
I'm good.
We're good? Okay. So, all right. Something that Brooke, Danielle, my coach, and her coach, Brooke, did a big call the other night to talk about team volume versus challenge packs. So you guys understand how volume works with your cycles, right? Like your left leg, your strong leg, your weak leg, and your strong leg gets 200 volume, your weak leg gets 100, and you cycle, right?
So wait, is like the left leg the strong leg, or is the right leg?
It's different for every coach, so it depends where you're placed. So you are on my strong leg. So you're on my strong leg. So your strong leg is your right leg. Your weak leg is your left. That's the same for the both of you on this call. You're both on my strong leg. So your strong is your right, your weak is your left. Okay. So every time that your strong leg makes 200 and your weak leg makes 100, you cycle. As an Emerald coach, it's a $14 bonus. As a Diamond coach, it's an $18 bonus. Basically, what Danielle and Brooke are noticing is, and I've noticed it too, is that we really celebrate Success Club so much that it's almost that like you don't want to make a sale unless it's a challenge pack. And it makes sense because all of the prizes from Beachbody are Success Club prizes. Like if you're going to get a prize, it's going to be from hitting Success Club. Or if you're going to get a trip, it's going to be from hitting Success Club. So yes, selling challenge packs is important, but like we have to get out of the mindset of like the challenge pack is the only thing we have to offer, and start offering other things. Like, okay, so maybe somebody talks to us and they're working out at the gym. they didn't realize, they saw something about our nutrition post. They didn't realize that we also did workouts, and they're not interested in Beachbody On Demand. That's fine. Get them set up with Ultimate Portion Fix, or if they're not ready for Ultimate Portion Fix, or they're not interested and they feel like they could use, somebody's pulling in my driveway, and they feel like they could use Energize, just get them Energize. Get them hooked on Energize. If they're ordering it every month, that's volume for you every month. That's commission for you every month. You know what I mean? We have to meet people where they're at. So I want to show you a couple of things that Danielle sent us after that call. There were a couple of little graphics that she had sent that really, like, I don't know, I think that they were genius. Man, oh man. My computer's being so slow, guys. I'm sorry.
I just sent you a message, but if you ask me something and I don't respond, it's because my Wi-Fi is being really crappy again.
Okay.
So it keeps cutting out really bad.
No problem. Let's see. Oh, man, where'd it go? Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we are. All right, I'm going to share my screen here. Tell me when you can see it. Yeah, of course, now it's not going to load. Okay, then. Well, basically, these graphics show, and I might have to just share them on the team page. But it show, oh, there we go. Okay, so choose your wellness pack, right? Can you guys see this?
Not yet.
Oh,
Nope.
can you share? Can you see my
There we
screen
go.
though?
Yep, now it's up.
You can see that? Okay. So I love this because it says, okay, so you have the just fitness option, right? And then you have the fitness and performance option. Then you have the fitness and nutrition option, or just nutrition, which would be the Ultimate Portion Fix. Then you've got a starter pack that's just, and this is something, the starter pack is something you would make up in the share cart. You would just put whichever Beachbody On Demand that they choose, and then the Energize. And then you've got like, with all of these packages, you can add on these things, and you've got all the pricing, right? So honestly, apparently people are getting really good feedback. I haven't used this graphic yet, but I'm going to share this on the team page. Save it to your phone, because this is a really good way for people for you to give them the power, right? Like you're saying, this is everything we have to offer, or this is like the main stuff we have to offer. You're giving people the power to choose exactly what they want out of all the things we have to offer. Because maybe they want to try the 3-month membership for BOD, but they also want the 3-day refresh because they feel like they need a cleanse before they get started with their workouts and their nutrition. You always mention to people, even though you're not going to get the booklet and you're not going to get the portion control containers, you can still access the meal plan through Beachbody On Demand. So even if they just buy the 3-month membership for the fitness, they're still getting a little bit of the nutrition part of it. And sometimes lately what I've been doing with the challenge packs is adding in the containers and saying, hey, the challenge packs don't come with the containers anymore, but I put them in your cart. If you want to take them out, you can go ahead and do that. But they really help me stay on track when I'm measuring my food out.
Yeah.
So you give them that option. You put it in there. If they want to take it out, they can take it out. The other thing is that they now have like an edit option. So if they say they want chocolate Shakeology and then they change their mind, you don't have to cancel the one you sent them and resend a new one. They can change it once they go in there to check out. So that's helpful. And also if they're like taking forever to get back to you about what flavor they want, you can just pick a flavor and say, hey, I picked chocolate for you. That's been the most popular flavor. If you want to change it, you have the option before you check out to edit that and change the flavor. So yeah, so this graphic I love. This is another graphic, a little bit simpler. This is just like staying in the cheaper side of things, not including any challenge packs. But this I really like. They're calling it a payment plan, right? So this starter pack is a great option for you. Purchase Energize now and get 2 weeks of Beachbody On Demand for free. At the end of your 2 weeks, you will be billed $39 for your Beachbody On Demand quarterly membership. So you pay $50 today for your Energize, pay $39 in 2 weeks for 3 months of BOD. But you get the BOD for free for 2 weeks with your Energize, right? So that's not really how it works, but that's like, okay, that's a payment plan that a lot of people can handle. Like I'll pay $50 today and in 2 weeks I can pay another $40. You know what I mean? So I really liked that idea too. So yeah, these graphics are really awesome.
Oh my God, how much help is that guy?
And like I said, people are already getting really good feedback on those. So the other thing I want to tell you guys about, and Danielle was supposed to go live in the On My Tone page tonight to talk about it, but Brooke created this tracker because they're going to be doing, they're going to be recognizing people based on volume now in our team, not Beachbody, but in our team. Oh my gosh. And it's going to take 10 minutes to load this PDF. That's nice. I may have to just share that too. But instead of just recognizing for Success Club, so like I said, we do it to ourselves. We recognize everything that's Success Club related. So now they're like, okay, let's focus more on just meeting people where they're at rather than always trying to make a challenge pack sale. So that's what they're doing. They're offering like $40 prizes, things like that. And there's going to be different ways to track it. So it's for the month of June and it is watermelon themed. I think it's so cute. But basically, like, if I can remember I'm trying to load it on my phone right now, but if I can remember off the top of my head, basically for every invite that you send, you check off one of the seeds. For every 5 seeds that you check off, you get, oh, here it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can share my screen again. Here it is. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Not yet.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. So cross out a seed per invite and add it to your list. For every 5 seeds crossed out, share in our team thread to be entered for a gift card. Cross all the seeds off by the end of June and be entered for a $25 gift card. Okay. And also they want you to, keep a list of names of people that you're inviting. So I didn't even sit down and count these, but like that's 5 a day. That's less than 5 a day for the entire month of June. And you would cross them all off. Contest number 2, color in a watermelon slice for any sign up. Every 5 signups enter you for a second $25 gift card. So if you have all these invites, right, you're going to get some signups out of that. So you're entered in this category for $25 gift card and entered in this category for a $25 gift card. Down here, contest number 3, color in a watermelon for any add-ons your client gets. Each add-on item enters you for our third $25 gift card. So if you send somebody if you send somebody a link for a challenge pack and you also put beach bars in it, then you get one. If you put somebody in for a challenge pack and you put beach bars and you put Energize, you get 2 watermelons for that because it's 2 different add-ons. So even if it's just in one order, it's 2 add-ons. So I thought that was really cool. So then it talks about different ways to invite, different ways to approach people, the sign-up process, like it talks about everything. And then here's your list, right? So you have the name, the conversation that you're having, like are they struggling with nutrition or their fitness? Which Beachbody On Demand are they going to get, a year, 3 months, 6 months, any add-ons, how much team volume, and how much it costs, or maybe your commissions. I don't remember what she wants there.
Blue Shield?
Oh, here we go. whatever these are. Yeah, so commissions. So team volume, whatever the volume is, goes in this category, and then whatever the commission goes in that category. And all that stuff is right here for all the
Behind you, fuck you.
frequently.
God.
And I think that there's probably, 100 spots. So we have 10 minutes left in our call. But yeah, like I said, Danielle was going to go live on my homepage to talk a little bit more about this whole thing. But definitely, if you guys are trying to, if commission is one of the things that drives you most, having the money to pay for your Shakeology or just having a little extra money to spend, this is going to be huge and it's going to be super helpful. Like I myself am going to do this. I have been struggling lately with my invites. Like I need to get myself back on track. So I'm going to be doing this, even though because I'm a diamond coach, I don't qualify for any of the contests. Like I'm going to be using this tracker right alongside you guys because it's amazing and I think it's going to be really helpful. All right. Any questions about any of that?
No.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop my share again. 2 more things to talk about. These 2 are really quick. First thing, Super Saturday is going to be on July 27th. I am purchasing 2 tickets. Will I be there? I don't know. But if I purchase them, I can transfer them. I can sell them, transfer them, whatever, or like give them to somebody on the team if I end up not being able to go. But what we need to figure out soon-ish, because there are certain people, Mariah, who needs to ask her boss for time off. What we want to figure out is, because it's on Saturday this time around, how we want to do transportation. Darcy, do you think you would go?
Oh, I want to go. She's my favorite trainer, but I have a bachelorette weekend for what I am in.
Gotcha. Okay. So far we've got Natasha, Bree, and Mariah, and then my mom wants to go. John and I were going to go. So again, for anybody who's watching this video later on, we will just discuss it kind of as time goes on, but I do need some kind of head count, because honestly, like probably if my mom and John and I are going, probably my dad will just come to Boston too and just hang out. And so we'll probably have our own car, the 5 of us with Aria, and then we'll have to figure something out between the rest of you who decide to go. But I will post a poll in the team page and try to get people to commit. But I guess by the end of the weekend, honestly, this thing is going to sell out. Now that Jericho's been like super open about the fact that she's going to be there, it's going to sell out so fast. So I'll put up a poll in the team page, and once people buy, if people wait until the last minute to buy a ticket, then they're going to have to come up with their own plans. But like Mariah, you and Bree and Natasha can kind of figure something out between the 3 of you and go from there. Okay, so that's Super Saturday. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that we have gone through 5 months of the year. We have 7 months of the year left, and I still feel like our team has the potential, especially now that Brittany has joined and she's kicking butt, to hit elite this year. And that's huge for the team. And of course it's big for me, but I don't ever want to do anything for myself. So I want you guys to realize like what it means for your team to be elite. So when Danielle hit elite, there are things that she has access to now that she helps me with my business through her like access, right? So she has access to like this line of a few people at customer service that like she calls there and whatever needs to be fixed is fixed. Things like that. So it means a lot for the whole team, but also the fact that you can say I'm a part of an elite team. And I was one of her coaches who made her elite. So elite, you need 5 diamonds on the team, and I was one of her first 5 diamonds. And so being able to say like I am one of the building blocks of the elite, like there are 5 of us on the team and I'm one of the 5. That's huge too for you to be able to say that, because that makes people recognize that you take this seriously and that this is like something that you're doing. You're training people underneath you are being successful, and you yourself are being successful, because people don't want to be, I shouldn't say that. You're always going to have people sign up with you, but it's always going to be the people who seem to be more successful or who seem to have a bigger team that are going to get more attention. So as our team grows, we'll get more traction. And that's not just me, it's you guys too. You know what I mean? Like if we post a picture of our team and there's 25 people instead of 4, people are going to say, oh, wow, they've got a pretty big team, that they must be doing well. You know what I mean? So basically, in order to be elite, we need 5 diamonds on the team. I can be one of them. But I can't open my second business center until we have a diamond on each side. So right now, on my weak leg, I have John and Bree. And then on my strong leg, I have the 2 of you. So Mariah, Darcy, Brittany, Kristen Mayo. And I'm just listing the people who like actually do coaching stuff. And then Natasha, I believe, is she's on my weak leg as well. And then I can put myself on my weak leg. So I just listed 4 people on either side. So if 5 people total, 2 on one side and 3 on the other, can hit diamond before the end of the year, we will be an elite team. Like there are other aspects to it. Like there are other things that need to happen in order to hit elite, but I already see them happening. The points are there for the team. Every time one of you guys hits Success Club, it gives us more elite points. There's a certain amount of elite points that we need before the end of the year. Danielle did a call about hitting elite. Were either of you? Well, I don't think, Mariah, I don't think that you were on that call because you weren't coaching yet. You weren't either, Darce?
Nope.
So she did a call that was talking about like what it takes as a team to hit elite. And basically, again, so like if any of my coaches rank advance to 1-star diamond, that's 25 elite points. Every time one of you guys hits Success Club, it's 1 point. If I also hit Success Club in that same month, it doubles those points. So it's 2 points. Brittany, she's working on getting to the Success Starters, which is hitting Success Club 5 in your first 3 months as a coach. That's 25 points. If she hits Success Starters and gets Success Club last month, this month, and the next month, that's 25 elite points for the team. So we will be an elite team as long as we can get those diamonds. So that's what we have to work on. And there's so much potential. And again, like I said, using this MM100, I think is going to be huge for us as a team. Like I said, it completely changed my team and John's team last year with signups. And I think that if we all really focus on it and we just really dig into posting about Jericho, posting about her workouts, when that sample workout comes out on the 24th, sharing different moves from it. Like even if you record different moves, like I'll probably wear my black leggings and change my top 4 or 5 times throughout the workout and record different moves and share like a different move every day for the whole week. You know what I mean? Like, and just share like, oh, my move of the day, even though it's not the workout that we're specifically doing that day, it's, you know, it's one of her moves, and just sharing about it. And you just gotta be prepared. You gotta have your posts written up, you know, have a plan for what you're posting. But like I said, I did that with LIIFT4. I was like on top of my shit with it, and it really paid off. So again, I want to do more team calls. I think, is Thursday night a good night for you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, we have less than a minute and it's going to cut me off. So I think if we can do like a Thursday night call every week, honestly, would be ideal. And just kind of like brainstorming together. And of course, the next couple of weeks, we're going to have to be talking about what we're going to do to start this LIIFT4 mashup. But I will work on the calendar and I will work on posts. And then next week on Thursday, we'll get together and have a conversation about it. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Yeah, should we start inviting for that group now?
Yeah.
Because we have a gist for it? Okay.
Yep. And we're only 10 days out, so.
Right, so
Holy crap.
June 17th.
June 17th.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to let you guys go before it cuts me off. And I will talk to you all next week, but probably before then.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.